You don't break your rules because you're lazy or you don't know what you're doing or you just want to take trades. It's none of that. It's actually because your nervous system is in survival mode. Your nervous system is the thing that is causing you to tilt, to take a revenge trade, to overtrade, to hesitate, to doubt. This is all coming from your central nervous system. And until you understand and actually fix this, then you're always going to keep breaking your trading rules. And if you keep breaking your trading rules, you're never going to succeed. And that's why 99% of traders fail, because they don't understand this. And actually, once you can master this and overcome and fix this demon inside of you, then your chances of success in trading increase. Okay, it's not hard, it's not difficult, it's not a challenge. It's just really your nervous system. And a lot of people don't even know it. Okay, and when they know it, they don't have a way to fix it and to overcome it, to recalibrate the nervous system. So that's what this video is all about. Okay, so make sure you watch this to the end, because this might be one of the most important videos for trading that you're going to watch this year. It's a good way to start the new year. If you can start this year in the right foot, understanding why you keep messing up, why you keep breaking your rules, why you overtrade. If you can do all of that, I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, you're gonna succeed eventually this year. This is going to be your breakthrough year, and that's what I'm here for. Okay, I'm in your corner this year. Okay, I want to see you win. Okay, I've had a great year last year. The year before that, I was a total mess. Okay, and I've done the work on myself, so I know what the issue is and I know the fix. Okay, and so I'm here to guide you, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. So let's get started. So you spend days, hours, months backtesting your strategy. Okay, you think you know your strategy, you think you know your setup, you think you got it all figured out and you're feeling good. Okay, and then you go into the live markets and you crumble. You can't even hold on to your rules, your checklist. You don't, that all of that goes out. None of that is relevant. It all goes out the window. And you repeat this every week. Okay? You repeat the same mistake. You either hesitate and you can't get into the trade, you don't know how to pull the trigger, okay? Or you get into profit, okay? A little bit of profit, and you close the trade early because you can't handle the intensity of holding a trade. You don't know how to hold a trade. Okay, so you never take profits. You never hit TP. Okay, you close too soon. So then your edge never plays out. Or you take a loss and you crumble. You get angry, right? And then now you're just taking whatever trade just to get back at the market. You think the market has done something to you, right? And this is your nervous system basically hijacking your logic. At this point, there is no more logic, right? Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that is designed to make logical decisions, is now pushed aside, right? Because your nervous system has hijacked it and you're in this reactive state. You're not responding to the market, you're reacting to the market. What's happening now is basically your amygdala, your monkey brain, the lizard brain has taken over and has gone into survival mode, right? And when you're trading in survival mode, this is what happens. So you go into profit and then you get scared of losing profits because you got a negative pattern stuck on the last loss, so you still feel the sting from the last loss. So now you can't even let your trades run. So then your monkey brain, your lizard brain, closes the trade early. Okay, or you're hesitating to get into the trade. You can't even pull the trigger because you're so frozen. You're so paralyzed, right? And These are things that I have dealt with personally myself and I've cleared. Okay, these things just don't affect me, right? And they don't affect my students. And these are all things that every trader has to deal with. It doesn't matter how great your backtesting is, right? You can do all the backtesting like a mad scientist, but the minute that you hit the charts, the live charts, right, your nervous system takes over. It overrides all of the logic and the backtesting that you've done. It doesn't matter at that point. You're now reacting. So you can't follow your checklist. You can't do anything. And this is the thing that is stopping you from progressing forward. Okay, so you have to really understand this on a deep level, right? That you need to recalibrate and clear your nervous system. This is something that is not really spoken about on a deep level, okay? It's spoken maybe on a surface level or very I don't know anybody that's talking about it, but this is actually what it is, right? It's like when you have when you're being chased by a tiger, okay, it's the same thing as like having a trade. Okay, so when you take a trade, you risk money. So that is risk on the table. So your body or your mind goes into survival mode because you're risking something. So you have to react. Your body will react to keep you alive. It's the same when you, say, for instance, are being chased by a tiger or a saber-toothed tiger, right? Your body goes into reactive mode to keep you alive without you even thinking. It's your nervous system overrides anything. You're not going to hang around and let the tiger eat you. You're going to run automatically, whether you like it or not. You just can't stay where you are. You're going to move. You're going to move out of danger. And so that primal caveman wiring in your programming, in the way you are, is being triggered in trading and you don't know it, right? And if you don't know it and you cannot regulate it and fix it, it's always going to be a problem for you. And then, you're going to repeat the same mistakes this year as you did last year, and then the next year, and it's just going to keep going and going. So you really, if you want this year to work out for you, okay, let's assume that you have a strategy. You're not strategy hopping anymore. You've done your back test. You know what you're doing. You know what you're looking for. But now it's just your nervous system. And that is the thing. That is the demon in you. You have to get rid of it. And this is something that we clear within my course, the Inner Edge Pro. This is a real thing. This is a real issue that you have to clear this. There is no way around it. Okay? You can't even read about it. Okay? There are proper tools and techniques that need to be applied in order to clear out that negative block, those negative patterns, those negative loops. Otherwise, the negative loops are going to repeat every week. And that's why you don't honor your rules. That's why you keep breaking your rules and repeating the same patterns. You know better. You know you should stop trading after a loss, but you can't. You know that you should be more patient and wait for all of your confirmations instead of just shortcutting it and winging it and thinking this one's okay. Right? You see, you know what to do, but then you cannot do it. This is the problem. And it's just the way your body has been designed by God or by nature. Okay, so fixing the nervous system should be your top priority this year in this Q1. Q1 of this year, between January now and the end of March, your top priority needs to be to re-regulate your nervous system, deregulate, because you're overstimulated, you're being triggered, and then you're reacting and you don't know why. So until you understand this at a deep level, nothing is going to work. You see, most traders think that they can fix this problem by being more disciplined. And then they go ahead and they wake up earlier. They wake up at 5. They do cold showers. They do meditation. They go for a jog. They go for a run. They eat clean. They do all the stuff that, you should be doing anyways. And it's quote unquote discipline, right? And all of that stuff is good, right? You can live like a Navy SEAL, okay? But then when danger comes, you're gonna shake because you don't know how to regulate your nervous system. It's going to react whether you like it or not. See, there's no discipline is going to work, right? Because you're not in alignment. Your nervous system is working against you. Okay, so my advice is, yes, have the discipline, but then you need to regulate your body and your nervous system in order to be in alignment. Okay, be in alignment with your emotions, yourself, be in alignment with the market, and be in alignment with your trading rules. So you don't start skipping rules and breaking rules and taking profits early and moving stops too soon and all this nonsense that you keep repeating. Okay, you need to regulate. Let me give you some examples. When you fear losing a trade, you exit early. That is a nervous system reaction. When you lose a trade and your ego spikes and it feels like you've been tarnished and your ego is butthurt, then you revenge trade. That is the nervous system reaction. That's a natural reaction. Or when you're taking a trade and you got like this residue from a losing trade from yesterday, maybe, okay? You have shame, you're feeling a bit of shameful and doubtful. Your nervous system's going to react by hesitation. You're not going to be able to click the button. You're going to doubt. You're going to start throwing more indicators to feel more safe, where actually that's just going to make you more confused. It's not going to solve the problem, right? At the end of the day, it's a nervous system reaction. You see? Hesitation, revenge trading, right? Doubt, all of these are nervous system reactions, closing early, premature exits, right? You do this and then you kick yourself because you might close a trade early and it continues, it keeps going in your direction and you're like, why did I do that? I knew the setup, I saw it, and if only I just didn't mess with it and just let it play out, I'd be good right now. But yet you can't do it. You somehow manage to mess it up. You could be following the best guru, the best mentor, doing the same trades with them, okay? But they'll make it work and you'll still find a way to mess up your trades. You won't be able to hold the trade. You'll close early. You're going to do something to mess it up. And that is because your nervous system and their nervous system is not the same. Two different people, right? Same trade, but two different minds. This is the thing, right? So you need to get your head around this and really understand this. Otherwise, nothing's going to change. There is no AI stick video that's going to work talking about nonsense. You need real solutions. You need real tools, okay? And this is what we offer within the Inner Edge course. The Inner Edge Pro, it's the first link in the description. If you want to start the year correctly and get your right foot forward and into the right direction, then you got to fix yourself first. It's not strategy. I keep saying this. It's never been strategy. It's always you at the end of the day. So you gotta work on yourself. Okay, so that's the first link. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, go ahead, like and subscribe. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you're struggling with, where you're at. And until the next video, you're on your own. Take care now. Goodbye.